Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This is the Mercedes E-Class, the E220D, the BS6 version, but this one now gets connected car tech. Straight away, let's open the engine bay and where is it? Here it is. This is the engine bay. Well, it is quite noisy when you open the engine bay. However, there is insulation right there and inside it's quite smooth as well. Of course, the engine bay is big because, yeah, 8-cylinder engines also fit into this bay. So the design of the car is understated yet elegant, and I love the way Mercedes has done the lights on the car. Okay, it will remind you of the last generation E-Class to a certain extent as well, but it is true to the fact that it is a Mercedes E-Class. It's understated, it's very elegant, big grille, Mercedes logo, okay, two Mercedes logo, this one says Mercedes-Benz and this one is just the logo. The lights look really very nice, projector setup of course, LED DRLs, all LED lights, it says LED high performance right there, Mercedes-Benz inside, so a lot of attention to detail. Okay, front parking sensors, that's the towing hook of the car. From the side you realize this is a very long car which is absolutely under-tired because just look at the length, 5 meters plus is the length, 3 meters plus is the wheelbase, and it's very difficult to fit this car in a camera because it's just so big. And the wheels are very underwhelming. I mean, a car of this character having 225, 55, 17s, well, that's a bit small, although the alloy wheel design does look nice. Pirelli tires, not the best. We've seen how badly they perform in Formula 1. Well, not really here either, they don't perform that great. Now, of course, you've got indicator here as well, and there is this puddle lamp thingy going on. Chrome door handles, chrome has been used in plenty, but it doesn't look overdone at all. In fact, you see the chrome line below as well. This car is an eye candy, trust me on this. What a lovely looking car. And here of course the AdBlue fluid goes, that's telling you what is the air pressure of the car, I mean what air pressure you need to fill in the car, and that is the diesel tank, I believe, which is 66 liters. In fact, this gives a fuel economy which is at least 4 to 5 kilometers per liter more when compared to the E350D. Fake exhaust, I don't like, no likes fake exhaust, but here we have fake exhaust. You don't have to have any stick of truth to find that out because it looks fake AF. Obviously the real exhausts are here, twin exhaust on this side and nothing on that side. You see the underbody looks very nice and clean. Of course, this is a German car, you would expect that. Rear parking sensors and the camera, well, it doesn't get a camera, I'm just kidding, it gets a camera. The camera is hidden, it actually opens up when you get into reverse. Let's open the boot right away. Yeah, it opens very fast. Boot is big enough, but you know what, this is raised because the spare wheel, which is of course not an alloy, which is also a smaller size, actually smaller in terms of width, but it's bigger in terms of dimension. Like, what am I saying? It's 19 inches, 70 is the profile, and the size is 135. So 135, 70, 19s. The design actually looks quite nice. It's good amount of space below as well. That's kind of rad. Yeah, but it's so raised now, it kind of eats into the boot carrying capacity for sure. So as we see it, the design is really very nice of the E220D. The lights are beautiful. They look absolutely lovely at night. See the treatment on the inside. It's like a jewel. That's what I love about this car, of course. Before I forget, let me show you soft door close. So there you see, it sucks it in, it pulls it in. Okay, again we'll see, this is soft door close, like here, didn't close it properly. There, it pulled it inside. And of course, the rear seat is what this car is all about. First and foremost, it gets these beautiful seats, of course, which are 37 degrees reclining. Look at the amount of recline angle. That's absolutely crazy and super luxurious as well. Okay, let me take the headrest up as well. And that pillow is super soft too. This is so soft, it is amazing, it's mind-blowing. Obviously, ISOFIX child seat mount, it says Mercedes-Benz right there. And there are a lot of controls here too. It gets memory seats at the rear, you can save up to 3 people settings. And this button is so that you can move that seat ahead, which I'll show you in a bit. Let's get inside. Okay, all that long wheelbase definitely helps. You see there's so much space on offer. Okay, right now there's not much space on offer. Let's close the door. Here, soft door close, no effort needed, and there it pulls in. Let me press this L button. No, there's no L button, it's a seat button. And let me push this all the way ahead. Now the good thing is that Mercedes has really focused on comfort and luxury in this car, and it's completely focused on giving you an S-Class experience for a cheaper price. Okay, that headrest needs to go down. That is so much space. This is absolute craziness. Under thigh support is decent, headroom is good enough, seat recline angle is amazing. The cushion is so soft, it's like your head sinks into it. And of course you've got light controls here, you've got a mirror here right in front too. But you know what, you want privacy. How do you get that? No problem, press this button here and there you can roll the sun blinds on the side. Okay, it's got it on both the sides, but you're like, what, people are seeing me from the rear or from the top, I want that privacy too. Well, press the button and you can close this too, and all these controls are on the tip of your fingertips. Here at the rear too, you can close it. So everywhere you've got so many sun blinds and the seats are exceptionally comfortable. Okay, let's open this. Now there's of course a wireless charging pad here, not at the front though, and there's storage space below here as well. However, it gets a screen and you can operate almost everything from the screen as well. Yeah, vehicle, media, system settings, everything can be operated from here. That is super cool. Obviously right now we're in the ambient lighting. Air conditioning controls at the rear, because obviously it's got rear AC control too. So it's got a 3-zone climate control system. Actually it's got a 4-zone climate control. No, it's got a 3-zone climate control system. AC vents are placed here, AC vents are placed here as well. And let's just open this for a moment because I want some light to come in. Now Mercedes doesn't do a single piece panoramic roof, it does a 2-piece unit. But a single piece unit would have been really very nice. So all the controls are there in your hands, and of course it's got ambient lighting, which is absolutely beautiful. You can see it there as well. It's got 64 colors for the ambient lighting. That is how freaking cool this car is. There's so much space and so much comfort on offer. This is not a seat, it's a bed. And of course the dashboard is exceptional in terms of quality too, and fit finish levels you cannot complain about at all in a Mercedes-Benz car. So the E-Class is completely focused on the rear seat experience. And why do I say rear seat experience? Because, well, unfortunately it doesn't get memory seats at the front. It should have got heated and ventilated seats at the rear as well. It doesn't get at the front either. There's a hook here, height adjustable seat belts, all that you really don't care about. What you care about is the fact that this is an exceptional place to be in. Really amazing, really very nice and really awesome. And there I'm using soft door close yet again. So certain features could have been present in the car, but this is so focused on the rear seat experience that they've not given it, although the driver can actually move the co-passenger seat behind if he so needs to do it. So that is the worst place to sit in, because someone is going to be moving your seat all the time. Now under-thigh support at the front is not an issue. You know why? Because you can manually increase the under-thigh support as well. That is again a good thing. Okay, it's a little dirty, sorry for that. It says Mercedes-Benz right there. And you know what, this is for the lumbar adjustment, this is for the seat adjustment, and these metal controls for the power windows are also really very awesome. In fact, you press this button, the boot opens completely. Let's get inside, and let me tell you straight away, the car looks absolutely stunning because of these two 12.3-inch screens, which are really very rad. Now of course you can change the display of the instrument cluster, which I will show you while driving the car as well. But this is so cool, like look at it, it is so nice, and you can get all the information. You can browse to the right one if you so wish. Yeah, you can change that. You want a G-force meter, like all the information you get here is also present here. That is how freaking cool it is. So these are obviously the air conditioning controls, various buttons here for various things, twin cup holders right there, and there is an ashtray below. Meanwhile, you see the wood treatment actually looks quite nice, and the car is beautiful. Auto dimming inside rear view mirror, there's obviously a mirror and a light on both the sides as well, mirror and a light. There's a mic placement on the top, and of course the sunroof, which actually opens decent enough. So there I've opened it, and yeah, it takes some amount of time to open completely. Now I was telling you it gets connected car tech, Mercedes Me connected car tech. You can, you know, remotely open. Okay, this doesn't go more than this. You can actually remotely turn on the car, and a lot of features, and it says Me right there. Now of course this screen is another encyclopedia in itself. It's not a touchscreen, which is disappointing. Now new Mercedes cars are obviously getting touchscreens, but the good part is it's very fluid, it's very fast, it's very nice to use. Now it's the usual Mercedes affair which you've seen. This command controller is super duper awesome. Disappointingly though, Mercedes is now using a touchpad, which is not that intuitive to use. We've seen all this and more a multitude of times, but I will show you the important part, which is ambient lighting. It looks so rad. Okay, forget multicolor. Here you see there are 64 colors for the ambient lighting. Yeah, 64 colors for the ambient lighting. Just see that. Okay, there we are at 1 right now, and we go all the way till 64. That's absolutely maddeningly awesome. And other than that, it's the usual Mercedes affair. Now it gets an awesome audio system, which is a 590 watt Burmester hi-fi audio system with 13 speakers, really great audio quality. In fact, let's do one thing, let's play an audio right away. Audio quality is absolutely phenomenal. It is amazing the way the speakers sound. Look at them, that's the Burmester speaker. And obviously the glove box is decent size, not really as big, but you can actually lock it too. And the quality of the cabin, there's storage space everywhere. There's a lot of storage space along with a lot of charging options, like an SD and 2 USB ports as well. Right now just kept mask and everything to do with COVID right there. A lot of buttons here as well. This is obviously for the drive mode selector, this is for parking sensors, this is for the reverse parking camera, and this is for stop start system. This is the volume control, and this is to actually recline the rear sun blind on the rear windscreen. That's also pretty cool. Everything in this car is very easy to use. I love the way the audio controls on the steering wheel have been done. In fact, every brand should do it how Mercedes does it, because it's so nice, especially this BlackBerry type touch, which is so good to use. It's so amazing. Obviously, it gets cruise control. Steering wheel is nice to hold. This is obviously for the wipers. You see a lot of spray on offer, plenty of spray on offer. This is the gear selector of the car, and this is for the automatic headlight, the functions for the automatic headlight, and a front fog as well. Actually, you know what? It doesn't get a front fog. Oops. Such an expensive car without a front fog. What are we talking about? Meanwhile, you know, it says SOS ready 4G, because obviously it's a connected cars thing here. And let's get into reverse. Now you see, it actually opens the camera like this because that's closed. It gets a reverse parking camera with really nice adaptive guidelines. And I'm actually tempted to change the mode by clicking, but I cannot do that. That doesn't work here because it is not a touchscreen. So as I see it, this is a fantastic car, really nice, intuitive to use. I know certain areas it feels a little old, which is going to be addressed of course with the facelift, because we need a touchscreen, because we're just so used to a touchscreen, it just makes life easier. But that is beyond the point. Let's get driving. Before that, let me show you Carl-Benz signatures there. Can you see that? It's not seen from here. So let's get out and let me quickly show you Carl-Benz signature. There it is. And you know what? Neha is standing with us, superb. And on that bombshell, it's time to start driving.